Hello and welcome back to Pokémon XD, Gale of Darkness. It's been a while, but hey, that's what happens when you get sick and then take some time off so that Resident Evil 4 VR can finish. But anyway, we're here. We've also got Ultra Sun. Let's get to it. If memory serves, I had just had a really rough time in Mount Battle. And was in do Colosseums mode for a bit. I think the Pyrite Colosseum is the one that's got the TM that I want. Yeah, we're still looking for that shiny Tornadus. I did 0 shiny hunting in this game between streams. Yeah. So, delayed this stream start by 40 minutes because of Sony's state of play. And oh boy, we got a new Monster Hunter Wilds trailer with a release date and 3 new large monsters shown off. It was great. Like, seriously, the creature designs on the 3 new monsters they showed. Phenomenal. And release date February 28th. I know what I'm doing for that week. Or so. I'm the first in line. I'll leave you tingling with shock. Does that mean she's gonna be like all electric types? It sure does not. Actually, let's Giga Drain the Pichu. That way Static won't have a chance to activate. So, clearly this Colosseum was meant to be done much earlier than I am doing it. The only other Colosseum I've set foot in was like all level 50s. And this one's level 20s. It's a bit of a difference. Oh, you. Check him out. My Pokemon form a golden trio. You realize that these are double battles, right? A guy, you could have brought more than 3 Pokemon. Also, this guy has the word good tattooed on his knuckles. Just good. I wonder what's on his other hand. Can't tell, it doesn't give me a good look. My golden trio! Hey there, Drickrate. You're aiming to beat me? That's not about to happen. Yeah, Drickrate, not sure if it's a bird wyvern or a flying wyvern, but it's definitely got the frontier-like whips on the back of its wings. I'm interested to see what they do with it. So I gotta say, the thing that had me the most interested from the trailer is that new Leviathan. Or maybe it's an amphibian, but it looks like Leviathan to me. Like, that was one heck of a design. You'll win the title if you can beat me. Bring it on. Well then, I guess I'm going to win the title. Somehow I don't believe that Intimidate is going to matter. Oh, look at that. She's the first opponent this entire Coliseum who has gotten any damage on me. Well, Drake, great. I'm really looking forward to playing my playthrough of Monster Hunter Wilds, so our interests align. It's gonna be rough. A rough 5 months to wait. But it'll be worth it. Wow, you're good. You just won you've won the title. Yes. Yes, I have. Congrats. You've said that I would win the title, and then you said that I have won the title. Just amazing dialogue there. What's TM31? Brick Break. That is exactly what I wanted. We are putting that straight into Breloom. The Headbutt can shove it, because Brick Break is more damage and also stab and also super effective against some types that exist. I kind of want to get another Brick Break TM. I don't know if I can, but I want to. Anyway, let's do this Coliseum again. This should get us a different TM, I think. You're going to beat me? Not for another 1,000,000 years. Oh, that poor Wooper. So, we're going to get more information about Monster Hunter Wilds in 3 days. I lost? It's not supposed to happen for another 1,000,000 years. What I am guessing is that what we get from the TGS thing, we might get names for some of the monsters that were shown off. But I'm thinking we're also going to get a demo reveal. My adorable Pokemon will leave your team shattered and broken. And I sincerely hope that it'll be a, hey, you can play this demo this weekend sort of deal. I don't know that that's what's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if the demo is actually like in October. Maybe even November. But I think it's likely that we get a demo announcement soon. I cannot wait to play said demo. Guess who forgot Smoochum was part psychic type? I didn't quite forget. I was hoping it wasn't psychic yet. I was thinking, hey, Brick Break might be super effective or at least neutral effective. If it's about cuteness, my Pokemon have yours beat. Well, then maybe you should go join a contest instead of a Coliseum, huh? Really should have just used Brick Break on the Clefairy, because that would have been super effective, because that thing's not a fairy. Not that it mattered. Alright then, here goes. The weather is fickle. The weather didn't change at all. Like, you clearly had a team that had weather as an idea, but you needed to not be 30 levels below me. Oh, a new set of specimens to be examined. There's a non-zero chance that Makuhita has fake out, which would be annoying. But yeah, there it is. And he's keeping his Magnemite alive. Definitely the right call. Oh boy, another fake out. I was beaten before I could do any research. So that's why he had fake out, to stall us so that he could do more research. Was TM12? Taunt. I mean, it's a good move, but not one that I feel super compelled to learn. Okay, you know what? I think it's time to try again, and that doesn't mean save right now. We're going back to Cita Dark Isle. I mean, I've got a Breloom with Spore and Brick Break, which... that's nice. We're also, like, an average of 10-ish levels higher than we were before. So we might be able to deal with Greevil now. How are we doing items-wise? 11 full heals should be enough of those. 10 revives is a bunch. And it looks like 6 full restores are all we have for healing. Let's fix that before we get on that boat. Grab some hyper potions. This is the Pokemon Center, not the shop. Can only get 5, but 5's better than none. And we have 155 Pokeballs, which I hope is enough. This is going to matter. Let's hit the Pokemon Center just to make sure that we've got all of that PP. I wonder if Greevil's going to have any unique dialogue if we catch his entire team. Return as often as you wish. The more you rebel, the happier my Pokemon become. Where does Hover Chair go? Yes, game, I know they're both shadow Pokemon. You don't gotta show me the animation twice. Seriously, you don't have to show that animation twice. Just show it once and then show all shadow Pokemon. Seriously. Anyway, let's go ahead and slap a return on the Moltres, as well as a Spore. It's faster than Breloom. That's unfortunate. But then again, it doesn't matter that it's fire type because everything does is going to be super effective because shadow moves work like that. Alright, well, we're guaranteed to have that Moltres stay asleep for its next turn. That's probably... That's not goodbye, Breloom. That's good. Painful, though. Okay, so... This isn't a great option, but it is an option. I'm going to have Ursaring toss a ball at Moltres and just hope it works, while Breloom spores Rhydon, which will work. And thus, we don't have to worry about any incoming attacks this turn. So at least there's that. Yeah, of course that ball wasn't going to work. We're dealing with quite low catch rates here, and I'm using standard Pokeballs out of sheer stubbornness, obstinacy. And now that both of these things are asleep, Ursaring can throw a ball, and I can heal Breloom, who is absolutely the more valuable member of this team right now. Good. Stay asleep. Good. Okay, so that was 2 turns of sleep for each of them. Which I believe means it's 50-50 whether they wake up this turn. But let's once again throw a ball at Moltres. Do I heal Ursaring? I think I heal Ursaring. It's less valuable than Breloom, but it isn't without value. Okay. Rhydon's awake now. Using Shadow End on somebody. Not where I wanted to see it, but it is what it is. Moltres is gonna wake up this turn. At least I think it is. So that gives us choices to make. I think making sure Breloom has HP is the most important choice, though. And then, while I could Spore Rhydon to prevent it from doing anything, I think my better option is Sporing Moltres so that it goes immediately back to sleep and only gets 1 turn instead of 2. Because it is faster than Breloom. Oh! We got 4 turns of sleep, not 3. I should have spored the Rhydon. Oh well. That's going to be another Shadow End at Breloom. No, at Ursaring. Woof. Okay. I think we can let Ursaring go. Though, if Moltres doesn't attack it, this rest will keep it around. No. We throw a ball at Moltres. That's what we do. And then we spore the Moltres slot, so that Moltres goes right back to sleep if we don't catch it. Or whatever comes in its place goes to sleep if we do catch it. Yeah, of course we don't get more than one shake. And that's probably goodbye, Ursaring. Sure is. Let's go ahead and slap Houndoom there, I guess. Moltres goes back to sleep. Getting tired of these shadow ends. They do a lot of damage. But it's not like whatever he sends out next is going to be doing less damage. That's the problem. Okay. Ball at Moltres, who is guaranteed to sleep this turn. Spore at Rhydon, who is guaranteed to sleep this turn. Another ball at Moltres. And a Hyper Potion at Breloom. If I'm running low on Hyper Potions, it might be time to consider just KOing things. Nice, we got the bird. Exeggutor. Not the most threatening of things he could have sent out. And Rhydon's awake again, and there's another Shadow End. Oh, but it missed. Okay. We take those. Let's have Houndoom just toss a ball at this Rhydon. Its HP is in the red, it might work. And we're going to spore the Rhydon slot, because if the Rhydon doesn't get caught, we don't want it using Shadow End. And if it does get caught, we don't want whatever bird shows up to be awake. Okay. I would have preferred if that caught right there, but oh well. Really? Shadow End on the Exeggutor too? Oof. Okay, Houndoom will once again throw a ball at the Rhydon. Breloom will put the Exeggutor to sleep. As long as this Rhydon doesn't wake up, it won't matter that I didn't heal Breloom. And there we go, it's not waking up. Okay, he's keeping his two birds in the back. let's have Tauros, or not Tauros, let's have Houndoom throw a ball at Exeggutor, while Breloom spores Tauros. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping this doesn't catch. Because the ideal would have been for Shadow Sky to not go off. Ooh, I hate that move. Causes so many problems. What I was trying to say is the ideal would be for us to catch the Exeggutor on a turn where I've got a Spore queued up for its slot. But since we know for a fact that the Tauros is going to be asleep this turn because it hasn't had any sleep turns yet, I'm going to throw a ball at Exeggutor and use Spore on its slot, because if we catch the Exeggutor while we've got that Spore queued up, that's the ideal. It denies the first turn to the legendary bird that shows up in its place. Perfect. So we get either Zapdos or Articuno now. Articuno. And it's nap time for that bird. Ideally now we just get full sleep turns on Articuno so that it doesn't matter that this weather's going on. But let's go ahead and toss a ball at the Tauros just in case it works. It's not going to be ideal if it does work. And I'm going to Brick Break the Tauros. Whether it faints or not, this is still the plan. Because what I want to do is get Tauros off the field so that it can't re-up Shadow Sky when it ends. Ideally, I get it off the field by catching it. But if this Brick Break gets a KO, I will not mind. Okay, you know what? That's fine. So, Articuno, just stay asleep longer, will ya? I'd appreciate it. Because we're going to have to deal with two legendary birds at once at this point. Okay, let's once again throw a ball at Tauros and have Breloom spore the Tauros slot. Ideally, this ball works. Good. So, Zapdos is going to show up and immediately go to sleep. And now we just get to focus on two legendary birds, which is a problem. We're going to have to hope that one of them gets caught sooner rather than later. I don't have that many Hyper Potions. I do have some full restores still, and I do have revives, but ideally we get to keep using Hyper Potions. So I think the play right now is we Flamethrower Articuno. And do we have Breloom heal? I think we have Breloom heal. So that's our last Hyper Potion. Houndoom is faster than these birds. Good to know. Stay asleep, Articuno. Nice. And Shadow Sky is gone. Excellent. So we don't have to worry about those two dealing extra damage for being in Shadow Sky. So, Ball at Articuno. Breloom uses Spore at Articuno in case it wakes up. I don't know if it's faster than Breloom, but I'm going to assume it is. It's not waking up anyway. Nice. Okay, Zapdos is faster than Breloom, so we know that now. And we are about to catch this man's whole team out from under him. So, Houndoom is going to use Flamethrower. Breloom, let's have you Spore that slot again. Okay, Bird's still sleeping. So, I have no guarantee that this thing will survive another Flamethrower. I'm going to use Bite instead. I think Bite would have to be a crit to kill, and even then, it's questionable whether it would. Still sleeping. Okay, Houndoom tosses a ball, while Breloom uses Spore. Okay, we got a Shadow Bolt. That's fine. Bird's going right back to sleep. And since this Zapdos is the only thing left, I don't really need to worry about healing at this point. Except Breloom. I gotta keep Breloom healthy. And I gotta keep its PP up. So that it can Spore as necessary. And let's have him False Swipe. And there we go. We have defeated Greevil by capturing his entire team out from under him. Gwah! How? A mere child crushed my cherished plan. What? This can't be. It's your fault. I won't forgive. There is no forgiving you. Grandmaster, we're done here. We should blow up Citadark Isle with the child still on it. But if I did that, our shadow Pokemon data and our subordinates would be lost as well. Grandmaster, such things can be replaced. We must ensure our own survival. I've readied a helicopter for our escape. We've got to leave now. You're right. Wait. Please wait. You're willing to sacrifice everyone so you can escape? You should be ashamed. Ashamed? Clinging to foolish pride will guarantee Cypher's demise. Cypher must survive. That is our first duty. The Grandmaster feels the same way. Yes, for Cypher's sake, sacrifices must be endured. What are you saying? The Shadow Pokemon Factory has been destroyed. XD001 was defeated. Nothing remains of Cypher. Silence. Cypher will live forever. If only this child hadn't. Grandmaster, please give the order to blow up Citadark Isle. Yes, it can't be helped. Don't begrudge us, child. Excuse me. Got scratchy throat going on. There we go. Hydration is important. Stop! Let's put a stop to this. Father! Don't call him father, call him the Grandmaster. Father, you've lost sight of what is important. You got carried away by this whole Grandmaster nonsense. It isn't possible to take over the world by producing powerful Pokemon. Just think of this child. This child's pure heart won out over XD001. We were in the wrong. Silence, silence, silence! Why aren't you showing some spine? We've come so far. Cypher is finished. Father, you yourself should know that more than anyone. Oh. He's gonna blow up the island anyway. Don't just let him go. Now please, stand up. This is how it should be. The laws of the land will render judgment on what we have done. Oh, everything I did. All of it was a mistake. Thanks to your courage, we were finally able to wake from our nightmare. Thank you. You'll have nothing to fear from us ever. You mean like ever again? You should return home to your family. Let us meet again, too. The next time we battle, it won't be as mortal enemies. I will look forward to it. Okay, where's the siren? The klaxon. Where is it? Oh, it's nowhere? The other guy just left and he didn't activate the self-destruct system? Well, everyone sure is celebrating. Did they even know what was going on? I feel like there's some people behind me who really shouldn't be. Well, anyway, that was Pokémon XD, I guess. It's a solid game. Definitely much better than Colosseum. Like, much better than Colosseum. It's still got some of the same flaws in that it's a Pokemon game centered around trainer battles instead of wild battles, which makes the dungeons much more annoying than they otherwise would be, because the trainer battles are unavoidable. It's not a case of, oh, wild battles happen, but you can run from them, and trainer battles happen if you run into them. No, it's trainer battles happen as you try to progress, They're guaranteed to happen. You can't run from them. You have to deal with all of them. Like, it makes dungeons a lot more annoying. But beyond there, just full improvements on basically everything. The story was better, the signposting was better. The level curve was better. The available Pokemon was a much wider roster. Purifying Pokemon is better. The TMs you get as rewards for stuff is better. They don't have Mount Battle be the only source of good TMs. Yeah, there's a lot that Pokemon XD did much better than Colosseum. I still wouldn't call it a fantastic game. Like, it's good. But, like, I'd say it's still worse than basically every standard Pokemon RPG. But unlike Colosseum, it wasn't painful to play. It was good. It was a good game, not a bad one. I'm gonna have to figure out what it's gonna take to purify that Shadow Lugia. I'm guessing we gotta purify all 3 of the other legendary birds and have them sit around it in the purify chamber. That's my guess. So let's just pop back in and see what sort of things happen now that we've beaten the game. I was expecting a PDA message. There it is. Dear Redmond, I have heard that you returned from Citadark Isle. I send this message as an invitation to the Ore Coliseum. I will be arriving shortly to ask you in Big brother, there's an old man with a really long beard standing outside. When Jovi asked, he let Jovi touch the beard. When Jovi tugged it, he said it hurt. It must be real. Oh, that took me upstairs. I want to be downstairs. I forget what's where in this building. I was expecting him to be, like, in the welcomes. Oh, there he is, right there. Hello, Egan. Redmond, have you read that email I sent you? I panicked and sent the email before I finished it, but I'm glad to hear that you've received it. I was inspired by your battle exploits, Redmond, you see. It made me want to have a battle with you. That said, Redmond, there are countless trainers that would be honored to battle with Cypher's nemesis. Therefore, I decided to take charge and organize a Coliseum event. Impressed? But before we talk, we must battle, you and I, on guard. So, are you still just gonna have that Pikachu and that's it? Oh, no, you've got a couple Pichus. They're higher level than your Pikachu was the last time we saw it. And your Pikachu was lower level than the time we had seen it before, so, what gives? Also, we should never see a level 45 Pichu in the hands of a post-game trainer. That just feels wrong. Also, Egan said something about the Ore Coliseum. I don't know of no Ore Coliseum. I know of the Pyrite Coliseum. I know of the Phoenix Coliseum. I know of the Realgum Coliseum. Ore? That's the name of the region. Of course, static happened. Oh, he's got a Raichu. I bet he's got two Raichu, in fact. That's probably goodbye, Ursaring. Sure is. And yep, he has two Pichu, two Pikachu, and two Raichu. Wonder, do these things have any non-electric attacks? They do have non-electric attacks. And of course, static kicked in. Dragon Breath on there. We'll swap Breloom out for Espeon.
Oh, I knew it, but bravo! I repeat, bravo! It's no wonder the Cypher has their eyes on you. I must say I enjoyed myself tremendously. I'm sure that the trainers who have gathered at the Ore Coliseum will be delighted to face you. Please, we'd very much like you to come.
Ah, it's a new place.
This is the Ore Coliseum. The toughest trainers in the land have gathered with you as the goal, Redmond. We'll be waiting for you at the Ore Coliseum.
Well, I'll certainly have to give that a try. But first, let's actually visit the Purify room thing. This place. I will give the Scyther a nickname eventually, I just have to think of it. We have got a good handful of Pokemon ready to be purified, so let's get them all done. But we've also got an even bigger handful ready, or not ready to be purified, so it's gonna be a while before we've got everything done. I really wish Kangaskhan's idle animation didn't involve it repeatedly licking its lips. And now to get even more Pokemon in here. Let's see. We've got 3 more ready for purification. Which, conveniently enough, there are 3 slots. So, hey. And then we'll get legendary birds into those 3 sets. So many shadow Pokemon get refresh. It feels like they think refresh is a much better move than it is. So I just now learned that we can use the B button instead of going all the way down to the set number. You can just press B to go right back here. That would have been nice to know ages ago. So, are there any Dragonite, Poochyena, and Ledybug we have not captured, and they're somewhere? There's still a lot of shadow Pokemon to purify. Well, to the Oreg Coliseum. Looks like this place has been here for a while. and yet it wasn't in the previous game.
Hello, Redmond. Very good of you to come. If you plan to take the Ore Coliseum Challenge, go to the reception area there.
Okay, let's save again. Except actually save. Welcome to the Ore Coliseum. At the Ore Coliseum, we use different rules from the Pyrite and Realgum Coliseums. If you wish, I can explain the rules. Would you like me to do that? At the Ore Coliseum, double battles are conducted. You are permitted to battle with 4 Pokémon. Please be aware that certain kinds of Pokémon are not permitted. Similarly, Pokémon will be prohibited from holding certain kinds of items. The battles are held in knockout style. You must beat 4 trainers in a row to win your challenge. If you win a challenge, you may advance to the next group of opponents. If you lose, you will face the same group of opponents in your next challenge. If you manage to win a round, you will be rewarded with Poké Coupons. Okay, so this is effectively Battle Tower. So who's holding the same things? We've got 2 sets of lefties. Let's see what items we've got that are worth giving in place of lefties. The answer is not really anything. A white herb, maybe? Yeah, that's about it. Here you go, Flygon. Let's have your stats not get lowered. Okay, so they're all level 60, so we've got an uphill battle ahead of us. I see a Slowbro, a Jinx, a Gardevoir, and a Parasect who all don't like Houndoom. Parasect, Breloom, and Houndoom all don't like Walrein. Ursaring is just a generally solid choice, and Breloom, I guess, for the Spore. I mean, she's been kind of the mainstay of our party for this entire run. Even if she was a Shroomish for the vast majority of it. Don't put me to sleep with a boring battle. Hey, Houndoom in front was a good idea. I'm thinking Flamethrower on the Parasect, but also Ice Beam on the Parasect, just in case. Because what we want is for nobody to be put to sleep. Okay, Parasect gone. What's coming in its place? A Houndoom. Ice Beam's not going to do much there. Okay, so now Houndoom, Flamethrower on Jinx, Wall Rain, Water Pulse on Houndoom. And someone's going to sleep, I think. Nap time for Houndoom. Unfortunate. Houndoom has elected to use Flamethrower on a Pokemon with Flash Fire. What a genius. So we've already had our guaranteed sleep turn. Which means any future sleep turns are the result of bad RNG. So, sleep lasts for 2 to 4 turns. We've already gotten 2 turns, so we have missed the best 1 out of 3 possibility. And that's probably goodbye Wall Rain. Sure is. "50-50 our Houndoom wakes up this turn. Surprisingly painful, not very effective Ice Beam. Okay, we've gotten the worst possible result. So Houndoom's probably going away. But we could say the same for theirs, though I think we're better off choosing to try and get rid of Jinx before it can put more things to sleep. Ideally that burns us. Okay, maybe not so ideal. Don't burn. They're taking whichever KO they want here. Goodbye, Houndoom. I do believe we have lost. But then again, we can't use items here and they have a significant level advantage. So I shouldn't be too surprised now, should I? Please be a one-shot. Thank you. Goodbye, Jinx. What do you have in back? We at least get to see everything this guy has. Slowbro. Okay. I know that Houndoom is faster than anything I've got. I think I still have Breloom go for it. I mean, Ursaring isn't gonna just do nothing. So, if it's... Ooh, Flamethrower on Breloom, that's... Well, that's as bad as it could have been. There is no way Ursaring can hold the fort. If that Houndoom had decided to go for the Ursaring KO, we might have still been in this. So I believe... Actually, you know what? We've been yawned anyway. Focus Punch, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have used Rest. I might have been able to actually take this if I used Return. But whatever. Hey there, Outlander. Hope your business trip is going well. I have just finished this game and just started in on the post-game Coliseum, and they have a level advantage. And we can't use items in it because it's effectively Battle Tower. Which means that, there's not a whole lot left for us to do here. I have accomplished what I came for. Congrats on cat, Outlander. Cats are great. Love those things. But yeah, there's not a whole lot left for us to do, so I think this is actually going to end up just being a short stream, because I've finished the game, and I don't have anything else other than shiny hunting or repeating Colosseums to do. So yeah, my goal in Pokemon XD is accomplished for now. I will be coming back to it at a later point, because there is a ribbon that I will be needing to get from here. But that's going to be for when my Pokemon are higher level. Which means I need to move on to Pokemon Emerald. So this is going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will be back on Thursday with the start of Pokemon Emerald, but then we're immediately going to be stopping Pokemon Emerald when The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom shows up on Friday. So, we'll get one day of Pokemon Emerald before it gets interrupted. But either way, see ya then, friends.